Good day, brethren. Today we will be considering a very important topic, which is notes and its values. Notes and its value. There was a time I was telling us about calculation in music, and this is where you'll be seeing some little calculations, but all they are fun. They are fun. So we'll be looking at notes and a value. You remember the other time I was telling us about notations in music, which means how to represent music, sound, how to represent sound on the paper. And there are two ways. I told you about the first way to represent sound on paper, which is a tonic, using tonic sulfur that goes from do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. Tonic sulfur. Then we can use after tonic sulfur we use lines and spaces, which we call stave. Number one, using of tonic sulfur, that's how to do notation. I told you notation is a way of representing sound on paper. Then we use tonic to do notation, then we use stave, lines and spaces to do notation. And we have dealt with this tonic sulfur or time past. Then we are dealing with the using of lines and spaces, and we have spoken about the key signature, then and the names of all the lines and spaces. We have dealt with that. Now we want to go to notes. I told you that in note we'll be using a little of calculation. Now we want to go to notes. I will be starting from the biggest of the notes, which is called brief. How do we define it? This is an oval shape with two sticks by the side. Look at the definition. This is how it is. An oval shape with two sticks by the side. And that is all. 2. Following semi-brief. This is just an oval shape. And that's all. Just an oval shape. And that's how it is. Just an oval shape. And that's, we are good. 3. We look at meaning. You say this is an oval shape with a stem. An oval shape with a stem. And this is how it is. An oval shape with a stem. The stems could go down, it could go up. Anyhow it goes. Just an oval shape with a stem. Number 4, we go to crochet. When you hear crochet, this is crochet. You say this is an oval shape. This is an oval shape. Then shaded with a stem. This is an oval shape shaded with a stem, and this is how it looks like. An oval shape shaded with a stem, and that is a crochet. That's a crochet. Now we go to the next one, which is a quiver. Which is a quiver? A quiver, you say this is an oval shape, shaded, with a stem and a flag. with a stem and a flag. And this is how it is. An oval shape, one shaded with a stem and a flag. Then next one, which is semi-quiver. Semi-quiver. You say this is an oval shape, shaded, with a stem and two flags. And this is how it is. An oval shape, shaded with a stem and two flags. I hope you understand. Then let me stop here. Number 7. You say semi-quiver. Semi-quiver. Say this is an oval shape shaded with a stem and 3 flags. And this is how it is. An oval shape shaded with a stem and 3 flags. So I'm going to stop with this for now. You see, everything has oval shape. So you need to know all these by heart. Learn them, cram them. Make sure that even if they tap you, wake you, you should be able to tell us how this thing look like from number 1 to that number 7. I hope we understand. God bless you. So welcome back, please. I do this so that we can reduce the space that we use to do the downloading. Look at the names of everything I wrote here. Look at the name, the shape, and the value. If you look at it, number 1, breathe. That's the shape. I've told all the definition here. How do you define it? It's an oval shape, 2 sticks by side. Now, what of the value? This is, we call it a double note. Double note. This is a double note, and this is an old-fashioned. Presently, you hardly see a music piece that will have this again. Is fading away. So next is semi-brief. Call it 1 note or a whole note. The meaning, we call it half note. Half note. Then crotchet is 1/4 or quarter note. A quiver. See, quiver is 8 notes. Then a semi-quiver. Look at semi-quiver. Call it 16th note. Then demi-semi-quiver. Call it 32nd or 32 note. And if you look at this, you see from the top, they are being divided into 2. Like if you had 1 plus 1 now, it's going to give you 2. That means a semi-brief is half of a brief. Please understand this. A semi-brief is half of a brief. Look at this one. Half plus half will give you 1. That means a meaning is half of a semi-brief. Look at this. 1/4 note, a quarter note. If you add 1/4 plus 1/4, it's going to give you 1/2. Look at it. It's going to give you half. That means a quotient is half of a meaning. So everything, they are just half. That means if you had demi-semi-quiver, 2 demi-semi-quiver will give you a semi-quiver. 2 semi-quiver will give you a quiver. 2 quivers will give you a crotchet. Then 2 crotchets will give you a meaning. 2 meaning will give you a semi-brief. 2 semi-brief will give you 1 brief. If you understand this, please, then that means we are moving forward. So that is what we